Hello guys, I hope you guys have a good day on the stock market today. It looks like this whole week we have a good rebounds on the small cap, tech, e-commerce, specs, D-specs, and the overall market looks pretty good. Is it the corrections is over? A lot of people ask me, is the corrections over? Is it a good time to buy the dip yet? And this video, I'm gonna try to do a little technical analysis to explain it why I'm buying the dip on the e-commerce, okay? And if this is your first time in my channel, and please like and subscribe. I would put out daily and weekly market analysis for the stock and the cryptos. All right. Okay, guys. To answer your questions on is it the market corrections is over? So based on the overall general market that we're looking at this whole week, so it looks like we form a temporary bottom, right? So it looks like this whole week we form a pretty decent bottoms. So when you guys look at IWM, looks like we are rebounding back up to 200, right? So that give me an indicator that we are in reversal for small caps when you're looking at IWM. And also when you're looking at SPY, okay? So SPY dropped all the way to 424 and we bounce real quick back to 450. So that also give me a good indicator saying that, okay, the temporary correction bottom is formed, okay, for small caps. So after this bottom, are we going to go back to the continued uptrend? Okay, we had to see, right? We had to take a couple more weeks to see. For example, right? If SPY can break the previous resistance for 480, that would be a good indicator that's showing us that this whole SPY uptrend will be continued, okay? And also when you're looking at IWM, also same way. So we would like to see IWM to go back to that 220 range, okay? So that's the range that when it was consolidating, okay, for a few months, okay? So we need to see that to break out, this 240 range. If IWM can break that range, then this uptrend will continue, okay? But right now we do see a little good signal that it formed the bottom. It tried to bounce back from the bottom, okay? So this couple of days, good signal that the market corrections on small cap, tech, and specs and e-commerce and all those, been forming a bottom this whole week, right? So is it a good time to buy the dip? Like I mentioned on the other videos, dollar cost averaging is always a good way to invest, okay? And also this is not a financial advice also. So let's look into a couple e-commerce stock and first is my favorite, Wish. So I'm a strong believer in Wish, okay? So when you look at the technical analysis on Wish right here, okay, after the IPO of $24, break all the way to 32, and then it continued the downtrend for the whole year, okay? So did you see this week? Okay, it had the little head spiking out right here. It's also an indicator, on this candle right here that's showing that there's a possibility, there's a good chance, and this is the bottom that you will see Wish gonna turn around. And we want to see how the buying volume continually the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. And also yesterday they announced a new CEO with many e-commerce and retail experience from Foot Locker. So that give a very good catalyst to make the stock rebounds to form the temporary bottom. As you guys look into it, he have experience to turn around Foot Locker's business, right? So we want to see what he can bring to the table and see if he can turn this company around. So that's a good catalyst. It's the Q4 earnings. So hopefully we don't see any surprise numbers on Q4 earning, right? Hopefully that we're going to see some good numbers. So that's also another catalyst. So Q1 2022 will be another important quarter for Wish. That's also the first quarter that the new CEO take over. It looks like he has some pretty good leadership skills and management skills. Hopefully that he can bring that on the table and to turn around Wish, okay? Based on just the technical analysis, looks like Wish forming the bottom, and it looks like that there's possibility that we're gonna be starting an uptrend. Okay. Also, as JMIA, which is JMIA, so JMIA having the same chart pattern. So it's also another big e-commerce from Africa, right? It was IPO not too long ago too, right? So it went down to like $2 something, and it break out to 60, right? And now it back down to like $9. Okay. So when you're buying all those IPO e-commerce, and that it's very volatile, okay? It's very super volatile, okay? $2 to $60, and then $60 to $9. So you have to handle that risk in order for you to invest or trade those e-commerce, okay? Based on this JMIA, so the chart pattern is similar to Wish, okay? That tells you, right? The problem is not just Wish is going down, the whole industry is going down, right? The whole e-commerce industry is going down. The reason why, we all know why, right? During the pandemic, all the e-commerce is just way overvalued. And okay, so now people going back to work and people back to normal, and e-commerce business saw slowing down. Right? You see the numbers slowing down, not just Wish, JMIA, you see Alibaba, you see all those e-commerce numbers, start decreasing, opening up, people going back to normal, right? It looks like e-commerce and IPO stocks about to break the downtrend, and it's going to reverse the uptrend, right? And I want to take a look at Alibaba also. As you guys see, Alibaba tried to hold the bottom 3 times at $111. Okay, triple bottom. Okay, so a triple bottom for this couple months. It hold a real strong bottom. Okay, it looks like right now that Alibaba is also former bottom. So that give me more confidence that the e-commerce should be forming a bottom at this moment. Okay, also another e-commerce that just IPO the same time like Wish is POSH. It had the same chart pattern like all the other e-commerce like Wish and JMIA. Is also forming a bottom at $14. Okay, as we look at for those e-commerce, that tells us that they all having the same chart pattern and they all moving into the same direction and they all recovering at the same time. That indicated that it's not a individual e-commerce stock that is doing extremely bad. Majority of the time are driven by the overall e-commerce business, right? Company would never gonna keep going up where you have some retracements and you have some correction period. As soon people going back to normal, start getting out of the house, and that's the time that you see e-commerce business numbers, start slowing down. And now the retracement back to the level that is consolidating and we found the bottom, maybe a temporary bottom, okay? Who knows how the overall market gonna turn out, right? Make sure to follow my channel. I will give you guys more technical analysis and fundamental analysis about the market and also individual stocks and cryptos, okay? And make sure that like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. And I'm going to have video coming out on daily and weekly basis, okay? So you don't want to miss out the most updated news on the market, okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And make sure to subscribe, okay? Thank you, guys.